Did you know with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you can beat bigger, stronger, and even more skilled people by simply doing the right thing? Let's look at this with the guard. So right here, Josh is on the bottom and Caleb is on top. If Caleb is relaxed with his arms and not really generating a lot of energy, well, let me show you what will happen to you. So Josh, let's look at an arm lock. Okay, cool, that's one thing that can happen. Let's look at the reverse shoulder lock, Kimura. It's another thing that can happen. Let's come on back. Let's look at a hip hop. Good, come on back. And let's look at a collar choke. Good. Now all these things are happening to Caleb in the guard because he isn't using posture. Now what's posture? That is a position that you have to adopt in Jiu-Jitsu while you're in the guard by first of all basically turning yourself into a triangle. Now what do I mean by that? The arms are one side, the back is the other side, and this would be the top of the triangle. So his hands want to be turned in this position and not in this position. If they're this way, the elbows easily bend when you have anything pulling forward. So his hands are going to the outside, and he's going to be applying energy with both his palms. Next, his head is upright, and his knees are wide apart, and he's sitting in what we call base. So he wants his butt down, his palms into the midsection, one more towards the belt buckle, one about on the sternum, and then his head upright. And he's going to be generating energy in each one of those places. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean the energy is consistent and not intermittent. There has to be something there keeping him from these things happening. So, for example, let's look at the arm lock. Try the arm lock, now generate, good. So he has 2-on-1. Caleb does not abandon this one that's in the belt buckle region. If Josh switches hands, he'll switch base arms. Back and forth, try to take the arm aggressively, right? And he replaces it, very good. Say you go for the choke. Try and pull him down, right? Okay, so you try to go for the hip hop. Right, it's not there, come on back. So in the guard, Caleb adopts posture. Now that is the first thing to keep him from being attacked. The first thing I always tell everybody, you can't lose what you don't put in the pot. So you want to not give anything, and that's what posture does for you first. The second thing it does is it allows you to escape. So now go ahead and try the collar choke, maintain posture. Show us how he posts the knee and L base. So he's putting one knee on the base of the spine, the other leg is opening up. He's going to put a hand on the knee, and he's going to drive his shin across to escape. So he can even do that slowly. Come on back. Let's do that again. Let's emphasize a few points here in the guard. Now what's happening here, he has this arm very tight. That's the base arm. Both of them are generating energy. Josh is doing his best to pull him down, but Caleb is looking up at the ceiling. Even if he bent his head down, let's take a look at that. Put the head down. Then Josh could pull him a little bit more. So you don't want to bend down because the neck is, like I said, the top of that triangle. Now from there, post the knee behind the spine, right? The other knee opens up and he maintains here. All he has to do is move this hand to the knee and then he can make his pass. One more time. So Jiu-Jitsu, well, good Jiu-Jitsu is not just the moves, but the energy within the moves. And in this case, Caleb is applying energy into his palms, into the back of his neck, and into his seat as he sits backwards. So maintain the energy again. Try your best. Pretty good because Caleb's smaller than you. Post the knee and L base. Notice how he breaks the guard with his back by pushing away. Then he pushes down on the leg and makes his escape. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Hi, my name is Professor Alan Sacchetti, and I'm the Chief Instructor of Dauntless BJJ here in Newark, Delaware, right across from Vince's Sports Center off Route 4. And I've been teaching Jiu-Jitsu for the last 25 years. I've made world champions in both gi and no gi for BJJ point tournaments and BJJ submission only tournaments. And I know that my curriculum will make you better, quicker at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And I'm not talking just about a basic knowledge, but an in-depth, detailed understanding of advanced principles like leverage, energy, and reading. And if you come here and learn these principles, they're going to dramatically make you above average. Because as I said before, Jiu-Jitsu is not just the moves that you see, but the energy within the moves, what you're putting inside of there. Well, if this is what you're looking for, and you'd like to learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and get good, seriously, we are now accepting new students, okay? Well, we're accepting applications for new students. You're gonna see a red button below this video, and if you click on it, it's gonna take you to our application page where you can schedule a phone call, what we call it a student game plan phone call, with me personally, okay? Pick a time where you're not busy, it's not noisy, you're in a quiet place, and we can sit down and talk seriously about your goals, about what you want to achieve and what your needs are. And then we'll see if we can help you. Now that's not only for our classes here at Dauntless in Newark, but also for our online academy, okay? This is not for everyone. We don't want people, who aren't serious, who don't really want to do this. We're looking for people for whom this is important. So if that's you, and this is what you want to do, and you want to get better quicker, just click that little button below, and then it'll take you again to the schedule page. And on the schedule page, you can pick the day and time that'd be best for us to speak, okay? And then we'll pick it up from there and take it to the next step. So again, I hope you like the instruction, and we are Dauntless BJJ here in Newark, Delaware, and thank you for your time.